Okay, so my name is Scott Gillespie, and I'm an agronomist with Plants Dig Soil Consulting. And so a lot of people don't know what agronomy is, but a good way to think of it is if you think of a veterinarian, and what a veterinarian does is takes care of animals and studies animals. So an agronomist looks at plants and looks at soil. So the main difference is going to be that agronomy doesn't require as long of schooling to get to the point. So college level and also university level will suffice for agronomy. And so our role is similar to what a veterinarian does. We advise farmers on anything to do with crops and with their soils. So a lot of our year starts in September or October when we start looking at the fields, similar to what a veterinarian might do in checking out animals or even taking blood tests. We take soil tests, so we can use something like this here to auger out some soil, or more commonly we have truck-mounted ones to be able to do it quicker. And we get that analyzed, and so we know what the soil is like for what's going on in the field and how we can plan over the winter for what we want to do. And so when the spring comes, that's when all of our plans come into place with the farmer, and we get into scouting. So we use tools. This can be used as an auger for checking soil moisture and for helping with irrigation scheduling. And I do a lot in potatoes, so this is very helpful for checking out potatoes and digging up crops, and even in regular crops, checking out the roots and looking at the crops. And later on in the season, we can be using sweep nets like this here for checking insect pressures and deciding on whether any control actions need to be taken. And I've brought this along here. This is actually one of my most important tools, and I use this here. This iPad here has satellite imagery and maps on it to help guide me in the field and take me to where I need to go, and for taking notes and looking at, and then which helps me in the planning season that comes up. So, and I brought a bunch of other things along with me here. In the scouting season, there's insects, or mosquitoes are probably the biggest thing that will come after agronomists. So I brought some of my bug stuff, and of course sunscreen, important thing. And then when I go out and look in the fields, I'm out for the day, so I have to make sure I bring lots of water, food, and everything I'm going to need for the day looking at the fields.